There was a little leprechaun in a big tall hat. They say that he was magic, well goodness fancy that. He liked collecting coins of gold and kept them in his paw and hid them far away so he could keep the lot. That naughty little leprechaun would always run away. You couldn't try to catch him, he really wouldn't stay. So if you see a leprechaun running down a hill, you must always try to catch him, and I know you will.
You saw that, right? I just didn't get a bad bottle of whiskey. No. Well, Bacon Begorra, and top of the evening to you. Welcome to our little Irish makeshift pub. We want to wish you a very happy St. Patty's Day. Now, I hope everybody will be getting themselves settled. I hope that you all have a drink of choice handy. There's going to be lots of toasting on this glorious St. Patrick's Day, and everybody needs to be joining in. Now, there's a few things we need to be reminding you of. First, no mobile phones. You don't need them, unless we need to call a taxi for your drunk horse. But in that case, I got my phone back behind the bar. Now, as far as the songs and toasts, everybody needs to be joining in. Now, we have all the words to the songs up on the big screens and on those wee little tables in front of you. So, join in. And all your screaming wee ones will need to be escorted outdoors if you don't mind. It's safer that way. We don't want you running into McNamara's band. Oh, here they come.
Well, my name is McNamara, I'm the leader of the band. Although we're few in numbers, we're the finest in the land. We play at wakes and weddings and at every fancy ball. But when we play a funeral, we play the march from Saul.
Oh, the drums go banging, the cymbals clanging, the horns they blaze away. McCartney pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee tunes the flute, and the music is something grand. A credit to Ireland is McNamara's band. Now we are rehearsing for a very swell affair. The annual celebration, all the gentry will be there. When General Grant to Ireland came, he took me by the hand. Says he, I never saw the likes of McNamara's band. All the drums go banging, the cymbals clanging, the horns they blaze away. McCarthy pumps the old bassoon while I the pipes do play. And Hennessy, Tennessee tunes the flute, and the music is something grand. A credit to Ireland is McNamara's hand.
Now that's out of the way, I'd like to introduce you to the members of our little cabaret for the evening. First off, Robin Hoffman. Our little leprechaun. Now, Robin's going to be making sure that everybody's drink is filled while we finish the rest of the introductions.
Well, thank you, Henry. I have a bit of a blessing I'd like to share. May the leprechauns be with you to look upon you and spread luck along your way. And may all the Irish angels smile on you St. Patrick's Day. Slotcha!
Slàinte! Well, thank you, Robin, and slàinte to you. Now, in case you didn't know this, cilantro is the Irish word for cheers. Now, you need to be remembering that this evening. Now, on with the rest of the instructions.
I'm Marguerite, and here's a toast for you. May the sound of happy music and the lilt of Irish laughter fill your heart with gladness, now and ever after. Sláinte!
Sláinte!
Kiss me, I'm Isla.
Top of the evening to you. I'm Dave. I have a little Irish blessing for you. I shall slide down the banister of life. May the splinters never be pointed in the wrong direction.
I'm Lindy. To stay in single, to drink in double, but to sleep in triple. Sláinte! I'm Elaine, and I have an Irish toast for you all. To the glorious eyes in your head, and none in your spots.
My name's Jack, by way of Tijuana. May the winds at your back never be your own. Sláinte!
And finally, I'm Henri, by way of Guadalajara. And I'll be acting as your innkeeper for this evening. I'd like to toast all of our friends in the audience. Who is a friend but someone to toast, someone to drive, someone to roast? Me friends are the best friends, loyal, willing, and able. Now let's get to drinking. Glasses off at the table! Sláinte! Now, our first act tonight will be filled with typical traditional Irish music. We'll start with a song considered to be a typical Irish fiddle tune, written in 1879 by James Malloy. The song can be heard in the 1952 film, The Quiet Man, featuring John Wayne.
I love that John Wayne.
What did he have that I don't?
Oh, darling, he had money.
Oh, and our very own lovely Maureen O'Hara.
Oh, I love that Maureen O'Hara.
Oh, but first, our very own lovely lass Isla, with the days of Kerry dancing.
Oh, the days of the Kerry dancing, oh, the ring of the pipe was too. Oh, for one of those hours of gladness, oh, the last night are you too soon. When the boys began together in the glen of a summer night, and the Kerry pipers tuning made us warm with wild delight. Oh, to think of it, oh, to dream of it fills my heart with tears. Oh, the days of the Kerry dancing, oh, the ring of the piper's tune, all for one of those hours of gladness, oh, alas, like are you too soon. Was there ever a sweeter calling in the dance than Ely Moore, or a prouder lad than they as he boldly took the floor? Lads and lasses, to your places, up the middle and down again, all the merry-hearted laughter ringing through the happy glen. Oh, to think of it, oh, to dream of it fills my heart with tears. Oh, the days piper's tuning made us long with wild delight. Oh, to think of it, oh, to dream of it fills my heart with tears. Oh, the days of the carry dancing, oh, the ring of the piper's tune, oh, the wild sounds of gladness. Oh, and alas, like our young too
Just lovely. Or I say bad either. Tonight, of course, we'll be having plenty of that hour of gladness in honor of the glorious St. Patrick. So, Robin, how about a toast to our very own patron saint?
I'd love to. St. Patrick was a gentleman through strategy and stealth, drove all the snakes from Ireland. Here's a toasting to his health. But not too many toastings, lest you lose yourself and then forget the good St. Patrick and see all those snakes again. Slotcha!
Now you know, that's a bunch of horse malarkey. St. Patrick never rid Ireland of snakes, because post-glacial Ireland was one of the few countries on earth that never had any snakes. But it's a grand story, isn't it? Anyway, St. Patrick was actually born in England, but when he was 16, he was kidnapped and taken to Ireland as a slave, where he tended sheep for 10 years before escaping back to England. He took up refuge in a monastery where he became a priest, before going back to Ireland, where he founded
The Christian Church.
aye lass, that's a good Catholic there. The Christian Church?
So he was something of a rambler, sort of like our next song.
Not quite, but take it away, Dave.
I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die.
I'll go to some hollow and set up my still, 10 gallons of wash and I'll go on the street. No woman to follow and the world is all mine. I love none so well as I love the moonshine.
I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die.
I'll go to some hollow in this country, 10 gallons of wash and I'll go on the street. No woman to follow and the world is all mine. I love none so well as I love the moonshine.
I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die.
Oh moonshine, dear moonshine, oh how I love thee. You killed my poor father, but dare you'll try me. Now bless all moonshiners and bless all moonshine, for the breath smells as sweet as the dew on the vine.
I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die. I'm a rambler, I'm a gambler, I'm a long way from home. And if you don't like me, well, leave me alone. I'll eat when I'm hungry, I'll drink when I'm dry. If the moonshine don't kill me, I'll live till I die.
Sure, I'm tired of roaming round, and so I'm gonna pack me grip, and I mean to book me passage on a mighty powerful ship.
I'll be bound to send a telegram the day I reach the quay, just to tell them in a week or two to be expecting me. With a shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning. With a shillelagh under my arm and a tula-rula-lie, I'll be welcome in the home that I was born in.
Me mother told the neighbours that I'm gonna settle down. Feel the fluters coming round to play me round the town.
With my shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning.
Sure, I'm feeling mighty fine, and I've got bags of money too, and I mean to give the folks at home a proper Irish stew.
There'll be such a welcome waiting for me, humble on the mat. I can just imagine people saying, "Ah, how are you, Pat?" With my shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning. With my shillelagh under my arm and a tula-rula-lie, I'll be welcome in the home that I was born in. Me mother told the neighbours that I'm gonna settle down.
Feel the fluters coming out to play me round the town.
With my shillelagh under my arm and a twinkle in my eye, I'll be off to Tipperary in the morning.
Well, then maybe, after he made his way back to Ireland, he would have sung this song next.
I've been a wild rover for many a year, and I spent all me money on whiskey and beer. But now I'm returning with gold in great store, and I never will play the wild rover no more.
And it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
I'll go back to a nail house that I used to frequent, and I told the landlady me money was spent. She asked the credit, I answered her nay. Such a custom as yours I can get any day.
And it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
I took out of me pockets, I took sovereigns bright, and the landlady's eyes opened wide with delight. She says I have whiskies and wines of the best, and the words that she spoke sure were only in jest.
And it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more.
I'll go home to my parents, confess what I've done, and I'll ask them to pardon their prodigal son. And if they caress me as oft times before, then I never will play the wild rover no more.
And it's no day never, no day never, no more will I play the wild rover. No, never, no more. One more time. And it's no day
Patrick's Day actually start?
Oh, it was actually started in 18th century American cities by persecuted Irish immigrants who were trying to confirm and hold on to their Irish heritage. It was not a holiday in Ireland until 1903, but from 1903 until 1970, most pubs in Ireland were closed because it was a religious holiday. But in 1970, it was declared a national holiday, and Ireland joined the United States in drinking the day away.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we can do a little more of that clapping, a little more audience participation. If I'm lucky, there's a wee little leprechaun who wants to help me. Yeah! Now we are going to sing the chorus. And this wee little leprechaun right here is going to help me do some clapping. Are you ready, Gracie girl? Marguerite.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Oh, it looks like some of the Catholics are holding on to their drinks. Oh. One more time. I think we can do a little bit louder than that. What do you think, Gracie?
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
As I was going over the Forth and Kerry mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I then produced me pistol and then produced me rapier, said stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
I counted all his money, and it made a pretty penny. I put it in me pocket, and I took it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would betray me. But the devil take that woman, for they never can be easy.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
I went up to the chambers, all for to take a slumber, and dreamt of gold and jewels, boy, and sure was no wonder. But Jenny took me charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
Next days I was leaving, 'twas early in the morning. The captain and his men, they came at me without warning. I then produced me pistol, for she took away me saber. I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
I'd like to find me brother, he's the one that's in the army. I don't know where he's stationed, is it Cork or in Killarney? Together we'll go riding over the mountains of Kilkenny, and I know he'll treat me better than me daughter Sport and Jenny.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
There's some delight in fishing, and some delight in bowling, and some take delight in the carriages a-rolling. But I take delight in the juice of the barley, and courting pretty girls in the morning bright and early.
Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar. Mush-a-ring-a-doo-dum-a-da. Whack for the daddy-o, whack for the daddy-o, there's whiskey in the jar.
You know, I think we have time for one more toast. What do you say? Ladies and gentlemen, here's to cheating, stealing, fighting and drinking. All right, Protestants, keep it down. If you're going to cheat, may you cheat death. If you're going to steal, may you steal your lover's heart. If you're going to fight, may you fight for your brother. And if you're going to drink, well, may you drink with me. Sláinte!
Well, I think we'll all be drinking with you, Jack. Sláinte!
Sláinte!
Now, perhaps after all that drinking, there's a few who will be singing this song. Me drunk horse. I kid, she would have said, "Suck it up, punk." But they sound just like the angels, don't they?
They do sound like the angels, but you know, I don't think everyone would be singing like the angels after all that drinking. I think some would be singing Rising of the Moon in this fashion.
Tell me, John O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Hush a while, just hush and listen as the sheets are all aglow. My bear orders from the captain, get you ready quick and soon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon. For the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, and the pikes upon his shoulder at the rising of the moon.
Now, before we end this first act, there's two classic little Irish ditties that we can't just do without. The first, Danny Boy. Aye. And then the one about the little Irish fishmonger, Miss Molly Malone. But first, here's the lovely Elaine with Danny Boy.
Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and o'er the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the flowers are falling. 'Tis you must go and I must bide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis a weary sunshine or in shadow. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone. She wheeled her wheelbarrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She was a fishmonger, and sure was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. They each wheeled their barrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. She died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Molly Malone. But her ghost wheels her barrow through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
You know, my first wife was a fishmonger. She left me for a lot more cockles and mussels. I did. Now, considering Jack and I are Mexicans, is there anyone in the audience that's actual Irish heritage? Oh, sir?
Bunches!
Oh, a whole bunch. Where's that leprechaun at?
Oh, we need a glass.
I need a couple of glasses. There's one Irish in here.
I want two.
This, sir?
Way better than a bowl of Lucky Charms.
Oh, you've got the clean one. But it was the 5-second rule, so it doesn't count.
Sherry, this gentleman and this way lass back here. You're Portuguese, aren't you?
Yeah, but my last name's McGinnis. Oh, but it doesn't count now.
Jesus, woman, that's not rosary.
Come on here. One more.
Yeah, snakes there.
Come on, the fields are full of
You can't swing us in any without hitting one.
If you're in AA, I won't tell. Now, you know, there's two types of people in this world. Those who are Irish, and then those who wish they were. Now, I have a Willy Pop quiz question for you. What do the colours of the Irish flag represent?
I know!
Of course you do.
Any of the Irish people know? Okay, we'll let's go for it.
The orange represents the followers of William of Orange Irish, who are mostly Protestant and settled in Northern Ireland. The green represents the Gaelic Irish nationalists, who are mostly Catholics and settled in the south. And since they've battled for years, the white represents the hope for peace between them. Sláinte!
Now, lass, that's a fact. There's this wonderful old song about a father who was orange and a mother who was green. It was quite the mix-up.
Oh, you know, in my own family, for years, one of my cousins tried to convince us that he was Catholic, but one day Father Murphy found him out.
Aye, lass, how'd that happen?
Well, Father Murphy says to him, he says, "Now, Jimmy, who was born in a stable and has millions of followers?" He's not as smart as you drunk people. Jimmy answered, "Secretariat."
Oh, poor Jimmy. Well, here's the story of that biggest mix-up.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Oh, my father was an Ulster man, proud Protestant was he. My mother was a Catholic, from County Cork was she. They were married in two churches, lived happily enough, until that day that I was born, and things got rather tough.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Baptized by Father Riley, I was rushed away by car, till we made a little orange band, me father's shining star. I was christened David Anthony, but still in spite of that, to me father I was William, while me mother called me Pat.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
With mother every Sunday to mass I'd proudly stroll. Then after that the Orange Lodge would try to save my soul. For both sides tried to claim me, but I was smart because I played the flute, I played the harp, depending where I was.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
One day me ma's relations came round to visit me, just as my father's kinfolk were all sitting down to tea. We tried to smooth things over, but they all began to fight, and me being strictly neutral, I bashed everyone inside.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Well, my parents never could agree
about my type of school. My learning was all done at home.
That's why I'm such a fool.
But they both passed on that rest of and left me caught between that awful color problem of the orange and the green.
Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green. Oh, it is the biggest mix-up that you have ever seen. My father, he was orange, and me mother, she was green.
Time for a wee. No, I didn't mean that. Did you see the size of my shillelagh? Oh, just go take a piss. Get a drink. Have your horses in the seats in 15 minutes.
I'm a little leprechaun. I'm a little leprechaun on St. Patrick's Day. See me dance a little jig. See me dance a little jig for the Patrick's Day parade. Oh, here they come now.
St. Patrick was a gentleman, sure his name we celebrate. And on the 17th of March, the Irish congregate. A brand new hat on each man's head and a green necktie that's newly made. The left foot first and lightly tread in the Patrick's Day parade. And 2 by 2, away we go, up Broadway, through rain or snow. We face the devil, friend or foe, in the Patrick's Day parade. We shout hurrah for Erin go bragh and all the Yankee nation. Stars and stripes and shamrocks ride array. The Irish shout, the girls turn out to see the celebration. We march to the start in the Patrick's Day parade.
Then his success to Patrick's Day, but once a year.
And though I'm not a drinking man, on that day I drink my beer.
I'll wear a shamrock in my hat, the green, my boys, will never fade. And march along with Dan and Cap in the Patrick's Day parade.
Then 2 by 2, away we go, up Broadway, through rain or snow. We face the devil, friend or foe, in the Patrick's Day parade. We shout hurrah for Erin go bragh and all the Yankee nation. Stars and stripes and shamrock ride array. The Irish shout, the girls turn out to see the celebration. We march stiff as starch in the Patrick's Day parade.
Now here's another wee pop quiz question for you. Who knows what St. Patrick's favourite game was?
Spin the bottle.
No, lass. That's me favourite. Kiss me. I'm Irish. Favourite game?
Oh, I know, it was poker.
No, it was cards.
No, wasn't it Dungeons and Dragons? I mean, didn't he slay all the dragons?
St. George slayed the dragons.
Bunch of sinners up on stage.
No. St. Patrick's game was pass the potato.
Oh, the potato game.
It's true, he loved it.
Elaine, me love. Would you do us the honours?
Love to, Henry. Oh, does anyone here happen to have a spare spud with them? Oh, look here. Isn't it amazing what people will bring out? Funny, isn't it?
What a blast.
Well, look, this is how we're going to play the game. We're going to pass this potato around the room from person to person. And you know, the key word here, it is pass, not throw. Thank you very much. In time to the music, and when that music stops, whoever's got this potato, well, they're going to do a task of my bidding. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Well, Margaret, would you like to start off the
Yes,
music?
love. Here we go.
Round and round it's gonna go. Where it's gonna stop, nobody knows. Oh, come on. Oh, look, we've got a cheetah. We've got a cheetah. Come on, we've got a cheetah in there. And tell us, Lassie, what's your name?
Cardell Angeles.
Claudel Angeles is here tonight, and she's going to be doing us some poetry. Did you know you were a poet?
No.
Oh, she's a poet. You didn't know it. Look here, you're going to be a little bit of a rhyme and Simon for us. You're going to give all these nice people an Irish toast. Look, it doesn't have to be a brainer. You can look up there on the screen and you can tell us that. Or on your table there, there's some Irish toasts on that card. So, on the count of 3, you pick one out, nice and loud, you do it for the folks here, and everybody, when she's done, you've all got to go, sláinte! Are you ready? Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
Life Allah's is very true, but up with the glass, down with the beer.
Look now, I don't want you to feel like you're going away empty-handed. We've got the home version of the game for you. I do have 3 words for you. It's practice, practice, practice. Right? Hey, Marguerite, let's do this again. It was a lot of fun.
Here we go.
All right. Some of these people here, they're not wanting to take it, they're not wanting to touch it. Yes, I think I saw you try to throw that, right?
She did, I saw her. She threw it.
Why don't you stand up, Lassie? I'd like everyone here to meet Terry. Terry the dancer. Come on. I'm going to do a nice little Irish jig for everybody here. All right. This girl. Come on, you got the she's got Irish. Now look, this is your last chance to see Terry the dancer because she's going off to join the American touring company of Riverdance. One more time, huh? Okay. Laddie?
Jim.
Jim. I'd like everyone here to meet Jim. Jim the singer!
Yeah!
Jim's going to shamrock the house. Okay? So Jim, we're going to have you sing a lovely Irish tune. The words up here for you, and in fact I think all of you might know this song, so feel free to join in and help Jim. So Jim the singer, I'll be careful through. 1, 2, 3. Get it?
H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Devil a man can say a word again me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N-U-C. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with Harrigan. That's me.
You can go ahead and take that home version with you. Thank all of you for celebrating the idea.
Just like Harrigan, let's finish the song, shall we?
Yes.
Who is the man who would spend or would even lend?
Harrigan, that's him.
Who is the friend that you find when you need a friend?
Harrigan, that's him.
I'm just as proud as my name you see, as an emperor or a king can be. Who is the man, helps a man every time he can?
Harrigan, that's him. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me.
Next again.
Devil a man can say a word again me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N-U-C. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with Harrigan. That's him.
Who is the man never stood for a ganabout?
Harrigan, that's him.
Who is the man that the town simply mad about?
Harrigan, that's him.
The ladies and babies are fond of me, I'm fond of them too in return, you see. Who is the gent best deserving of monument?
Harrigan, that's him. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Devil a man can say a word again me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N-U-C. It's a name that a shame never has been connected with Harrigan. That's him.
That's me.
You know George M. Cohen?
Yeah.
Yeah, me neither. But he wrote Harrigan and was very proud of his Irish heritage. There's another one about Irish pride. Some of you may have seen Gene Kelly perform this in the movie Take Me Out to the Ball Game.
Oh, I love that Gene Kelly.
After a few shots of this, I love him too. Here's the hat my father wore.
Where did you get that hat? Folks ask me every day. Isn't it a nifty one? I've often heard him say. Keep it on, it's funny, can't you see the people smile? It keeps me busy telling them the history of this time.
It's a hat my dear old father wore upon St. Patrick's Day. Talk about respect with his head erect as he marched along Broadway. Not a man in line looked half as fine, my dear old mother used to say. As your father did with that old time lit upon St. Patrick's Day.
It's a hat my dear old father wore upon St. Patrick's
if you ever catch me, so I'm told, I'll give you my big pot of gold.
Oh, thank you, love.
I have a toast about pot of gold.
Well, let's hear it, lass.
May you have all the happiness and luck that life can hold. And at the end of all your rainbows, may you find that pot of gold. Sláinte.
Well, thank you for that wonderful bit of wisdom. You know, much like theatre, Irish lore is about magic and fairy tales, suspicion of disbelief, and mythical creatures. Like leprechauns and unicorns. We've sung quite a lot about leprechauns. Here tonight is one of the most magical and mythical creatures of all, a song about the unicorn.
Now, we're going to need a little bit again of audience participation. So this song not only has some singing along, but also a good amount of actions for you. So we're going to teach those to you so that you can join in as much as possible. Now, this song is about how the unicorns missed the Ark, Noah's Ark. That's why we don't have any anymore. That's clearly. So, what did make the Ark is some green alligators, long-necked geese, humpty-back camels, and chimpanzees. Are you all ready to sing along? Sure.
Yeah.
All right. There were green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. The loveliest of all was the unicorn. Wonderful! A long time ago when the earth was green, there were more kinds of animals than you've ever seen, and they'd run around free while the earth was being born, but the loveliest of all was the unicorn. And then green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born, the loveliest of all was the unicorn. God seen some sinning and it caused him pain. He said, "Stand back! I'm gonna make it rain." Is that hey, brother Noah? I'll tell you what to do. Go out and build me a floating zoo. You take green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. Don't you forget my unicorn. Noah looked out through the driving rain, but the unicorns were hiding, playing silly games. The mice started thinking and the lions started roaring, and everyone's aboard but them unicorns. I mean green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. We just can't wait for the unicorns. Ark started moving and it drifted with the tide, and the unicorns looked up from the rock and they cried.
Oh shit, Martha, we missed the boat.
And that's why you'll never see a unicorn to this day. You'll see green alligators and long-necked geese, humpty-back camels and chimpanzees, cats and rats and elephants as sure as you're born. You're never gonna see no unicorn.
Now, maybe, if you're lucky, you might see our own little leprechaun, if you've been drinking enough. So, May the luck of the Irish lead to happiest heights. May the highways you travel be lined with green lights. Wherever you go and whatever you do, may the luck of the Irish be there always with you. Sláinte.
Sláinte.
Sláinte, you wee little one. Our next songs were all heard on film, television, Broadway, and on the radio. First, from Finian's Rainbow, Look to the Rainbow. And then, How Are Things in Glockamora?
Guacamole? Seriously, we have guacamole?
The passenger from Tijuana comes back at the worst times. No. The only thing Irish about guacamole is the fact that it's green. No, if you're talking about Glockamora, it's fictional, but wouldn't it be lovely if there were such a place?
There was a pub in New York called Glockamora, but we hear it's closed now. So I guess we'll just have to look to the rainbow. On the day I was born, said my father, said he, I've an elegant legacy waiting for ye. 'Tis a rhyme for your lip and a song for your heart, to sing it whenever the world falls apart. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hill and stream. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows the dream. So I bundled me heart, and I roamed the world free, to the east with the lark, to the west with the sea. And I searched all the earth, and I scanned all the skies, but I found it at last in my own true love's eyes. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow it over the hills and streams. Look, look, look to the rainbow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. Follow the fellow, follow the fellow who follows a dream. I hear a bird, a Glockamora bird. It well may be he's bringing me a cheering word. I hear a breeze, a river Shannon breeze. It well may be it's followed me across the sea.
out of the Glottosaurus. Talking about their voices, you pottards. This next song, though written by a German songwriter, has been adopted by the Irish as one of their most popular ballads. From the World War I era, a song that concentrates on the longing for home. It's been featured in many films, musicals, TV shows. It was one of Snoopy's favorites. You may remember this, the cast of the Mary Tyler Moore Show singing this at the end of the series finale.
Oh, I love that Mary Tyler Moore.
Next door.
Up to mighty London came an Irishman one day. As the streets are paved with bullshit, everyone was gay, singing songs of Piccadilly, Strand and Leicester Square, till Paddy got excited and he shouted to them there. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there. Paddy wrote a letter to his Irish Molly-O, saying, should you not receive it, write and let me know. If I make mistakes in spelling, Molly dear, said he, remember it's the pen that's bad, don't lay the blame on me. It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
Molly wrote a neat reply to Irish Paddy-O, saying Mike Maloney wants to marry me, and so leave the Strand in Piccadilly, or you'll be to blame. For love is nearly drove me silly, hoping you're the same.
It's a long way to Tipperary, it's a long way to go. It's a long way to Tipperary, to the sweetest girl I know. Goodbye, Piccadilly, farewell, Leicester Square. It's a long, long way to Tipperary, but my heart's right there.
I need a cilantro after that one. Now, Chauncey Alcott, one of Ireland's most prolific songwriters, wrote the next two songs. The first, My Wild Irish Rose, was the title of the American film biography of Alcott. It was featured in the Irish musical, A Romance of Athlone. The second, one of my favorites, was the opening melody from my favorite radio show, Duffy's Tavern.
Oh, that's a Dublin Duffy once.
Oh, when Irish eyes are smiling. Sing along, won't you?
My wild Irish rose, the sweetest flower that grows. You may search everywhere, but none can compare with my wild Irish rose. My wild Irish rose, the dearest flower that grows. And someday for my sake, she may let me take the bloom from my wild Irish rose. Now may you find your own Irish rose, wild or otherwise.
There's a tear in your eye, and I'm wondering why, for it never should be there at all. With such power in your smile, sure a stone you'd be God, so there's never a teardrop should fall. When your sweet lilting laughter's like some fairy song, and your eyes twinkle bright as can be, you should laugh all the while, and all other times smile, and now smile a smile for me. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the lilt of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart away. Nancy McGinnis. Smile is a part of a love in your heart, and it makes even sunshine more bright. Like the linnet's sweet song crooning all the day long, comes your laughter so tender and light. For the springtime of life is the sweetest of all. There is ne'er a real care or regret. And while springtime is ours throughout all of youth's hours, let us smile each chance we get. When Irish eyes are smiling, sure 'tis like a morning spring. In the dales of Irish laughter, you can hear the angels sing. When Irish hearts are happy, all the world seems bright and gay. And when Irish eyes are smiling, sure they steal your heart
I had to choose Nancy McGinnis. She married an Irish master.
Sure.
Lancia! And now to close our show for this evening, the song considered to be the St. Patrick's Day anthem, popularized by Judy Garland in the film Little Nellie Kelly.
Oh, I love that Judy Garland.
And I love Little Nellie Kelly. It's a great day for the Irish.
Oh, I woke me up this morning and I heard a joyful song from the horns of happy Irishmen, 100,000 strong. Sure it was a Hibernian brigade, lining up for start the big parade. So I fetched me Sunday bonnet and the flag I love so well, and I bought myself a shamrock glass to wear in the lapel. Don't you know that today's March 17th? It's the day for the
One final toast?
May the dawn rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, and the rain fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, and until we meet again, may the good Lord hold you in the palm of his hand. And until we meet again, and until we meet again, may the good Lord hold you in the palm of his hand.
Good night. God bless and safe home.
Great day for the Irish. It's a great day for them. The time of New York country with Barney. But sure you think New York was on the Barney. It's a great day for the Shamrock, for the flags in full array. Our feelings of it's Irish, but because we're all the Irish, it's a great, great
You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Who is the man who will spend or will even lend? Harrigan, that's me. Who is your friend when you find that you need a friend? Harrigan, that's me. For I am as proud of my name, you see, as an emperor or a king could be. Who is the man who helps a man every time he can? Harrigan, that's me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N spells Harrigan. Proud of all the Irish blood that's in me. Never a man can say a word against me. H-A-R-R-I-G-A-N, you see, is a name